In areas that are prone to flooding during periods of heavy rainfall, installing a soakaway system can be an excellent solution. The Rainbox C+ geocellular stormwater management system from Dyker is the perfect choice for light and heavy-duty soakaway applications. With the proper planning and system design in place, the installation of a Rainbox C+ soakaway system can be achieved in 7 straightforward steps. Excavate the ground to suit the size of your planned soakaway tank. Follow the recommended installation depth and coverage instructions provided in the technical documentation. Allow extra room for safe working practices. Add an installation bed of 100mm filler material, such as clean sand. A soakaway system does not need a drainage gradient, so a horizontal formation level should be maintained with the bedding layer. Line the hole with a non-woven geotextile membrane. Ensure it is large enough to fully cover the planned tank structure. Any cuts or joins should be overlapped by at least 0.5 meters to avoid material intrusion into the structure. Once the membrane has been installed, the Rainbox C+ crates can be removed from their pallets, assembled, and then laid in straight runs one layer at a time. Each Rainbox C+ unit consists of 4 major parts. Crate sections. Each crate is made up of 2 halves that connect together. Side plates, up to 4 per crate depending on the structure of the system. Sedimentation channel, made up of 4 inserts per crate. Connection clips, 2 for every side adjacent to another crate. Putting the crates together is a simple, straightforward process, as all of the connecting parts have been designed to easily clip together. It is highly recommended that the optional sedimentation inserts be installed in each Rainbox C+ crate along the inspectable run. 4 sedimentation inserts are required per crate, 2 in the top half and 2 in the bottom half. These inserts are easy to install, securely clipping into place with a gentle push, and require no extra parts. At each end of the sedimentation channel, the inserts will need to be trimmed down with an appropriate cutting tool to allow for the side plate connection. Once the sedimentation inserts have been fitted, if required, the 2 half-crate sections can be interlocked to form a single 800 by 800 by 330mm unit. The interlocking is only possible if the top and bottom modules are positioned correctly to allow for unobstructed flow through the central channel. Each half crate features 20 struts or legs, evenly distributed on either side of the central inspection channel. They utilize a spigot socket system to form a strong connection and ensure the correct alignment of the 2 sections. When constructed, the crates should be laid in straight runs, 1 layer at a time, to build up the planned soakaway tank. Make sure that all crates are aligned properly so that the inspection channels all run in the same direction. Crates adjacent to each other on the same layer should be connected using the red clips provided to maintain the structure's cohesion over time. 2 clips per crate edge are sufficient to ensure a solid connection. When properly aligned, the 2 adjacent crates will create spaces along the join for the push-fit clips to be inserted and locked into place. Once the first layer of crates have been laid and connected together, all external facing sides of the tank should be closed off with Rainbox C+ side plates. These side plates are 800 by 330mm in size and are designed to fit perfectly onto the crates with a series of built-in clips. They serve to further strengthen the mechanical resistance of the tank and prevent any deforming of the geotextile membrane. If the system's design calls for multiple layers of crates to be stacked on top of each other, small centering studs on the outer face of each half crate's base plate will help to facilitate the vertical alignment and joining of the crates. The studs are intentionally situated to only allow correctly aligned crates to be connected. If the top and bottom crates do not fit together, rotate the top crate until the centering studs interlock properly with the bottom crate's connection holes. When building up any additional layers, it is important to remember that the direction of the inspection channel must be kept consistent. The alignment studs and spigot socket strut connections should aid with this. To complete the soakaway tank construction, add connection clips and side plates to all additional crate layers as necessary. Once the soakaway tank has been constructed, the inlet pipework connections can be prepared. Each Rainbox C Plus side plate is equipped with a saw cutting matrix designed to suit our standard 110, 160, 200 and 250mm pipes. The inlet hole can be cut out of the target side plate with a jigsaw, guided by the pre-molded concentric circles that match the required pipe size. While the side plates can be rotated to align the pipe holes to either the top or bottom of the grate, we recommend that inlet pipework should always be aligned to the top for best results. If you are planning to use an inspection camera as part of your system maintenance, however, your inlet pipe will need to be connected to the bottom of the tank to enable access. With the tank fully constructed and the pipework connections prepared, the next step of the installation process is to completely wrap the tank in the geotextile membrane layer. Remember to overlap any joints by 0.5 meters to avoid any intrusion of materials. Pipework from the area that needs drainage relief can now be connected to the tank. A hole in the geotextile wrap should be made for the inlet pipe to pass through into the tank's inlet hole. Make sure the flaps fold out over the pipe and don't get pushed inwards. Installing an optional silt trap upstream of the inlet is recommended to improve the long-term durability of the tank and give easier maintenance access. Depending on the tank's configuration, vent pipes may also be needed to regulate the internal pressure. Vents can open either into an inspection chamber annexed to the system or through specific chimneys. Once the cellular system has been fully wrapped, it can be surrounded by a suitable backfill material. This should be installed in accordance with industry best practice for material choice and compaction. Typically 100mm of clean sand or gravel backfill on all sides, built up and compacted in 300mm layers should be sufficient. Recommendations will differ, however, depending on the loading application. Once the appropriate backfill has been added, any surface layers can then be relayed to fill in the excavated hole and complete the installation. Installing a Soakaway tank can significantly increase the drainage capacity of the area by storing excess water during periods of heavy rainfall. The stored water is then able to slowly seep out of the tank into the ground over time to avoid flooding. For more information about how to install the innovative new Rainbox C Plus Stormwater Management System from Dyker, contact JDP today.